Boys, the patch for 2.7 is out, and I'm going to go over everything that you need to know about what's coming to the Cycle Frontier. Before we get into it, make sure you sub to the channel, leave a like, and follow me on Twitch. I stream almost every day. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, so here we are, patch 2.7. I honestly have no idea what's in this, so let's just take a look, kind of take a gander here. So hello, prospectors. Welcome to the first patch, 2023. Thank God. A lot of bug fixes that we started to work on for patch 2.8. Hunter vision will remain disabled, so we're not getting hunter vision back. That is not coming back. So the changes we're getting, so we're going to log in on Wednesday, because Wednesday is the 18th when the patch comes out. So that's when we're going to get our coding that we got from the Frosty Frontier event, and we're going to get that Rattler Gingerbread Charm. We made a video on that recently, so if you want to go see that, check back in the channel about the event. But they do have a new news system that they've implemented to the Cycle Frontier, and this is basically a fancy news system in-game that they'll start to use with the next patch. Everything that's important surrounding this game is going to be visible there after you've actually logged into the game, so you can get some information while you're actually in the game. They're going to have to run some final tests with the feature in the live build just to see how they actually use it, but that's a pretty cool new system coming in. And now some of the things that they have actually going on. For creatures, the Strider health is being reduced from 40 to 35. Again, I don't know why. Hopefully they bring in other mobs that are much harder, so it doesn't really impact me at all. It just helps me get these stupid things out of my face when I'm fighting. So Strider's health went from 40 to 35, and for the Rattler, their health went from 150 to 140. And if you don't remember, like 2 patches ago, maybe even last patch, they reduced the damage that both of these mobs did. So hopefully this means that they're bringing some big things in the future. So for the loot, they rebalanced the loot tables, and they said this means there's always a slight chance to find higher tier items in the containers you loot. Make sure to leave no stone unturned. So what I think this means is before, like, to find a gyroscope, you had to be in like a high danger area or something. That's just an example, but now you can find like anything, anywhere where it belongs. So basically loot everything until you find something, basically, you know what I mean? Next is healing items, and this I didn't know was coming. After a discussion between the game designers and community managers, they changed a bunch of the healing items in game, and medkits should be viable in and outside of combat depending on the scenario, of course. Okay, this is going to be chaotic. Common stim, so this is the white stim. Their application time is increased from 3 to 4 seconds, and the health amount increased is 15 to 20. So white stims got a buff. Now for the green stims, which is uncommon, application time is increased from 3 to 4 seconds, so stims take a little bit longer. For rare stims, they also are going to take a little bit longer. They go from 3 seconds to 4 seconds. And now for the medkits. Medkits application time is reduced from 12 to 9 seconds, and their weight is reduced from 20 to 15. So that's a white medkit. That's a pretty good buff to the medkits. Now for the green medkit, their time is reduced from 9 seconds to 8 seconds. And for the blue medkit, their application time is 8 to 7 seconds, and their weight is increased from 10 to 15. So this is, honestly, I didn't see this coming at all. So maybe we have to test it. We have to see if medkits are actually kind of worth it now. I literally tested it today with the 60% kit before the patch. It was not worth it at all, but maybe after the patch it's going to be worth it. So fall damage, gravity, everyone's arch nemesis, felt a little bit too punishing. I agree with this. While you still should be scared of taking damage from falling, dying because of small movement mistakes is less likely. In the image below, you can find the old calculation on the left and the new one on the right. So from 16 meters you get complete death. From 8 meters 15%, 7, 15. From this you had a hard landing, and then you had a medium landing from here, but now you only die from 18 meters. So they basically just increased everything by 2. So this went to 10, this went to 9, and this went to 18. So basically they made fall damage a little less apparent, so maybe it'll help you in some gunfights, because the amount of times I've died to fall damage is honestly too much to count. So this is going to be really helpful for pack as well, right? No fall damage for pack, baby. Now miscellaneous, they said they fixed some stuff, but basically we've reduced the maximum amount of prospectors on Bright Sands by 1. I'm pretty sure they just did this, so they're doing it again because it does get very chaotic. There are a lot of people there. They adjusted the rarity tiers of some weapon skins. Okay, pretty cool. As announced on the 11th of January, we'll adjust the shop prices for several countries across the world. That is phenomenal. Now for bug fixes, there is so many bug fixes that I'll just go through them very slowly. But if I see anything that's important, I'll try to show you as quickly as possible, but this can be very chaotic. So I'm going to go through it very slowly so you can read everything that's coming along in the bug fixes. Again, this is, they're all bug fixes: stuck spots, collisions, rock walls, sparkling pool got adjusted to fix a collision issue. Again, little things. There might be some big bug fixes in here, but I don't see anything that's really too crazy, which is a very good thing, obviously. And now they're going over the known issues. Again, hunter vision is already still disabled forever. We got some weapons like the Comrade, when you hit them, doesn't hit them, stuff like that. Fortuna Pass, some bugs in there, gear visibility, in match. You don't see her on backpack, stuff like that. But that's going to be it for the patch notes today. There's some good stuff coming to the game. I do like the fall damage change, and I do like the healing items change. Surprisingly, I think medkits were kind of unusable, but maybe now they'll be somewhat usable, which should be cool. But anyways, boys, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.